But,
Yeah. Actually, you mentioned a funny story I wanted to ask you about. You said you bombed in Rosario Dawson, started...
Oh, that was the greatest fucking, one of the funniest moments of my life.
You bombed where?
So in July of 2016, Bernie Sanders had just secured, Hillary had just secured the Democratic nomination, and they had a party for her in Philadelphia. And as an offshoot to that party, there was like a Bernie Sanders protest rally. And my friend Rami Youssef,
Yeah.
who I will openly name, because it felt like a setup, invited me down to do stand-up at this event.
Wow.
Because he was doing, at the Bernie protest, because I think he was there, and he was like, yeah, we should come. I was doing political stuff at the comedy at the time, and so he was like, come down and have some fun. I was like, all right, cool. And I get to Philly, and immediately I see the room, like, oh, this is going to be so strange. It's like 400 Bernie Sanders fans, like, they look angry. And sometimes when you're a comic, your instinct is to be annoying. You know?
That's an instinct.
Oh, it felt you have to. I can't. I'm an agitator.
You're kind of speaking your truth a little bit, and in your moment, like, this is what I would want to say about this.
This is what I want to say about this group of people. And I think that opening joke was, I've said this on Rogan, but it's like, I said to like this room of 400 Bernie Sanders fans, I was like, hi losers. You know, it's just like, it's the funniest thing I could say. They didn't laugh.
And then that's a hard hole to dig yourself out of.
And Rosario, and there was like a panel behind me, because this panel was talking about the state of America and, you know, activism and what have you, and Rosario Dawson, who was like a super nice person and was a sweetheart before and after, was on the panel behind me, and I bombed for like 6 or 7 minutes.
You bombed for 6 or 7
Oh, it
minutes?
was silence. Like, mad, people were mad. Because I just dug a hole. I was like...
They were still hearing you losers.
Yeah, and then I doubled down on how Bernie was a herb.
Bernie what?
Bernie Sanders is a herb. A herb, I can't... Just, whatever you think about Bernie Sanders, that's what a herb is. It's like a noun for something. Like a geek or a dork, it's the same sort of family of pejoratives, but that's what I think of Bernie Sanders. And so I did more of those jokes. And so I bombed for like 6 or 7 minutes of just like angry silence. I was supposed to do 10. And at some point, Rosario grabs her microphone from behind the panel, and she's sitting down, and she goes, he says he's a comedian, but hasn't told a joke yet. And that leveled the place. Everyone died. You know, it was so, that shit hurt my feelings. It was so good. It was so funny.